5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition. Strap in. You're about to listen to the hottest sounds in the mix. In the mix.
What's happening? Welcome back. We back. I mean, I'm
you're back.
I'm back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm back. I'm happy to be back, man. I'm happy to be back. Let me tell you something though, Nick.
Go ahead, kid.
Don't ever have a jobber or a mid-carder doing a main events.
I mean,
playing a main events role. You know what I'm saying? That's like the Brooklyn Brawler trying to be the Warrior or somebody. You know what I'm saying?
I think Gerard did all right, man. Shout out to JJ. You did a good job.
I just felt like I was watching a public access show at 4 in the morning, right after Robin Bird went off. You know?
I mean, he brought some insights though that you would never bring. So we needed that.
What did he bring? But shout out to Gerard, man. It's only one Eddie Kane, man. You know what I'm saying? It's only one David Ruffin, brother. All right. Well, today's a big day.
No,
It's Mike.
oh,
What's wrong?
You
I'm
good?
hearing him through 3, not through 2.
oh, hold on. We're a little
man.
something with the mics. Going on,
Man,
but,
right. Prime
over
time,
here.
huh?
But go ahead, man.
So today's a big day. You hear me?
I hear you through 3.
Yeah.
I see what the car is.
Hold on.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, a little technical difficulty, everybody.
All right, we back.
Oh,
we
we
back.
back. There you go.
They couldn't hear me before?
No.
No, I hear you. I hear you now.
The mic, that's right.
Oh,
See, that's
man.
what happens when you miss a show.
Oh,
Everything
man. Oh, man.
Just cut up the whole flow.
Today's a big day. Today is Game of Thrones Day. We're going to
Yes.
be talking about Game of Thrones,
We
man.
know-
What
we
we
know-
covering, Nick?
We know you've been waiting for this one for a long time, kid.
Oh, man.
We're going to cover everything from the good, the bad, and the ugly. Some top fives. We know you like the top fives, so definitely get in there. Your favorite characters, favorite fighters. We gotta do.
Favorite fighters we
always
got to
go
do.
back and forth on that.
Favorite fighters we got to do.
So stay on those lines, man. Comment. We're live on Facebook, on YouTube. So keep it coming. Call. You got the number at the bottom of the screen. We're definitely interacting today because we want to hear everybody on this because we know how it upset the world. You know how it ended, but we're not gonna go there first.
We're going to talk about, since we do all very, very well-rounded, we love sports. First and foremost, we're nerds, but we were active sports players. So since it's football season, we're going to touch a little bit on football. I'm a Tampa Bay Bucks fan.
Cowboys.
I'm 1-1.
I'm 2-0.
Since we live in New York, we're going to be covering what happened to the bum-ass Giants.
Oh my God. Well, it's the end of an era with Eli.
Yeah.
Officially.
Yeah, he like the Down syndrome brother, Manning brother, is now sitting on the bench.
Exactly how Eli looked when he won the Super Bowl. It's probably exactly how he looks right now when he found out he's on the bench. Oh,
So
man.
he's out of here, and that made my day. And the new quarterback will be making his debut against Tampa Bay.
Oh, that's right, against
So we'll be 2-1, baby.
Yeah, that's another loss for the Giants.
Where you see Dallas going, man?
Yo, I've been burned for so many years that I'm not trying to get hyped, man. I'm not trying to get on this hype train with the Cowboys. And we did play the Giants and the Redskins, is not saying too much. But we all looking good, man. You know what I mean? Both sides of the ball. Which
We
is
seen this
crazy.
movie before, man. Y'all saw hot, and
not
and
this
then,
movie. Not
I mean,
this
it's the curse of
complete.
Romo, man. I mean,
It got to be the curse of Romo if Romo's still here.
old ass Jason Witten still
Right.
balling and shit.
And
Yo.
a touchdown last week.
Yo, I'm
And
like, how is this Captain Caveman looking motherfucker still playing?
God damn it, if I can do it, he can still do it. Because I can still catch, but I can't move.
But yeah, football season's back. You know, it's a lot of injuries that took place. Drew Brees, Big Ben is
Yes.
out. Come on, man.
I got like 3 fantasy teams with both of them on it, so I'm definitely feeling the burn.
You think Big Ben is finished?
I think he gives another try, but I think Pittsburgh finally moves on.
I think he's done. I actually think he's done.
Yeah.
Because that wasn't an injury that got hit. That was an injury that he just throwing the ball, routine throw,
Yo.
and snapped. That's wear and tear on your body. It's over.
And if you know sports, the worst injury is a non-contact injury.
Yeah,
so once I
yeah,
see him throw that ball and
yeah,
touch his
yeah,
elbow with
yeah.
no contact, that's it. No,
Yeah.
that's not good.
Drew Brees definitely coming back.
Yeah, he's out. He's only out. I should say only, but he's out for 6 weeks. But at least he's coming back.
What about the kid from the Jets? He snapped his damn ankle, right?
Yes, Simeon. He landed right in the back of his ankle. Landed on his ankle, cracked it.
Any chance that Eli plays for the Jets? Because he's definitely gonna play
The
again.
Jets would be wilding to make any move right now because they're still gonna lose. Top 3 picks next year is Miami, Giants, and Jets. And if they're smart, they should just keep it that way, man. You gotta rebuild. You know what I mean? So, if you want to make a desperate attempt, like when they got Demaryius Thomas, oh God, I don't understand that either. But it's over, man. You ain't got no chance. Just take the L, eat it, tank it,
You're right.
and take
You're
that
right.
top 5
You're
pick
right.
next year, man.
You got to give your props to Tom Brady being 40 years old, 40 plus years old, doing this thing. But that kid from Kansas City is no joke.
Patrick Mahomes.
Oh man, I watched this kid ball, man. This kid, Jesus Christ, he's the truth.
Yo, I was tight because, like I said, I'm big on the fantasy leagues. And first quarter, he threw no TDs. So I'm like, all right. You know, maybe he got
What,
humbled.
second quarter, he threw what, 4?
Second quarter, he throws 4 with like over 300 yards. And I said, Jesus Christ. I don't have him in 1B.
Is it the system or is it him?
I did a little bit of both. Andy Reid is a coach's quarterback coach. So, you know what I mean? He works miracles. But that kid's got an arm. That kid can move. Yo, the way he throws across his body, which is, you know, it's a big no-no.
Yeah.
He still makes happen.
He's incredible, man.
He throws with his offhand.
And it's
that
like
shit is
45
crazy.
times, and he's still throwing heat.
And
But let's football. We're gonna jump into a little bit of wrestling. All hail Corbin. Corbin is that man right now. He's that guy right now. A lot of people hate him, but he's an old school kind of heel. I love him, and he's gonna be the man of the future. Him and my man The Miz. But thoughts?
Oh, it stings so much, man, because I was definitely a Corbin hater.
He's the
Fuck it,
man.
I'm still a Corbin hater.
Best
but-
on the mic right now.
Nah, you
Best-
wildin'. Come on, man. See, man. You see? That's what I'm talking about, man.
Yo, who's better? Who brings
Forgot-
more?
forgot
He
who's
has the
Asian,
it
man.
factor, man. The it factor.
First of all, to me, DB's still the better heel than him. The top guy right now is easily Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt is the man right now.
He's hot right now. He's
No,
hot. He's hot.
If that's the case, he's always
He's hot.
No
He's hot.
homo.
He wasn't hot when he was Bray Wyatt.
What?
Back in the,
Are you crazy?
yo,
They tried to. He didn't have like 1 W in a year, and he still was on top.
all right,
I'm
man.
one of the top guys, just to say.
We're gonna cover more wrestling as time goes on, but we got an hour dedicated to Game of Thrones, so we're gonna talk about it, man.
You just going right in there.
Game of Thrones, man. Game of Thrones.
Look at Q drooling over
was
there.
was probably I've never watched a show more, you know, on YouTube or many repeats as I watched Game of Thrones, man. That shit took me to another place every episode, man. Like damn, I was a part of Game of Thrones, man. You give me a sword and give me some armor, I was there. You couldn't tell me I was on the show.
Hell yeah. I'm in the same boat. Watching it at first, I'm just thinking it's a cool medieval move. You know, I'm sure. Where's it going to take it? You know what I mean? And then I should have known as a goddamn Boromir fan.
He does every fucking
Oh,
movie, man.
God, man.
He
Even
does
with
even in Ronin, right?
Yo, yeah, he does everything, man.
Yo, man, they cut Ned's, and that's when I knew it was a show. I said,
Yes.
as soon as they cut his head off, I said,
They
oh
cut the
man,
main character's head
oh
off.
man,
And that's when it got
the
real.
North is coming.
Yeah,
And what
yeah,
happened to
yeah.
the North? They got finished.
Well, but let's still keep going, you know, when it was all good.
I mean,
So, like
they-
I said, that was huge, man. Because what show does that, number one? Right?
kills the main actor.
main
The main actor.
actor,
Yeah.
the main
Cut his
character, you know
head
what I mean?
clean off. But he was an idiot.
He's an idiot because he's an honorable man, which is
It
horrible.
is no honor amongst thieves, man.
It's
And
true.
there's
But,
no
you
honor.
know, that's what it's such a cool twist because
It
that
is.
the honorable
It
man
is. It
always
is.
comes up
It
on
is.
top.
It is. It is. It is.
He got done dirty by a little dude, that little spoiled kid that, you know.
Joffrey.
Joffrey.
But, you know, as a whole, I mean, pound for pound, Game of Thrones had to be probably number one. Number one of all time. The amount of the creation, the way it looked, the setting, the time and effort they put into the show, the build-up, everything was just perfect, man. Everything was just perfect.
It's the best show easily. I mean, at this time, because we'll get to the overall.
Until...
But I think the most amazing thing they did, and I think if you're any fan, you gotta watch it again. But especially me, because I'm retarded. But the backstory, like
Yeah.
I never seen a show that the backstory is almost more important or just as important as what's shown.
Let's get call this. I love y'all, but we want to get through this right
Yeah, we're
quick.
gonna run through.
We
Game
want
of
to run
Thrones
through this.
first,
Give us some time,
and then
before
we'll
you
take
disagree
all
with me,
your
all right?
calls, all
Goddamn
your
haters.
comments. All right, we gotta get this through before Q catches a heart attack. You know, but yeah, like I said, the backstories and all that.
Ooh.
It's just as important.
Yeah.
Or as big as what's
The
shown
history is
on
as
TV.
just as important as the future.
Yeah, so
It was crazy.
It got crazy. Like, not only throwing 20, 50 characters at me on screen, I got to think about the other 20 that are never even shown on screen.
The acting was superb, man. Everybody did their thing, man. And
Yes.
and the way each house or each how should I say, house and people under them look was so distinct. You know, you had the Lannisters, you had the Starks, you know, the
Targaryens.
Northern, the Targaryens. You know what I'm saying? The
The Baratheons.
Baratheons. Their look
Mm-hmm.
was just so dope to me. Like I said, every time I watch a show, I just escape for like an hour, man.
I
You
can't
know?
front. When I watched it again, you know who I missed? And I thought would have been really cool to keep around? Renly, yo.
Renly was a fool.
I mean,
Renly was a fool. Renly was a fool.
but he was the one that was going to try to do right by the people as a king.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
And he gets-
yeah. He had 100,000 men, man.
I know. He was gonna take
I thought
over.
Stannis would have been a better king, man. Stannis
Yeah?
was.
No,
Yes,
Stannis good money.
Stannis was. You know, he was about that business, man. You know,
Yeah.
he was fair and just. But if you deserve something, he was gonna give it to you.
But he was so desperate for the power that it cost him everything.
Kill my brother.
Yeah. Oh my God. That, burning his
Yo,
daughter.
it was all good, man. It was all good until we'll talk about it in a couple of
I
minutes.
want to go back to Stannis real quick,
Go ahead.
because me and you have daughters after that happened. So I want to ask you how you think you would have felt with having a daughter now and watching that scene.
You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
I would have cried like a girl.
You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, man. You know,
Oh my God.
you gotta sacrifice what you gotta. You know, what you for the throne. The throne was everything to me, man.
My daughter softened anything I had hard left in my body. She softened up.
Yo,
I would have been such a punk. I would have been crying.
yo, and you see, he got chopped cheese after that, right?
He got chuck cheese after that.
Yo, as a whole, the show was good. I mean, we'll talk about the last season a little bit later to top it off, but as a whole, I had it #1 of all time.
I had it #1.
You have it? You had it #1, right?
Yeah, it's not #1.
All right, we had it #1.
Yeah. I had-
Favorite
okay.
characters.
Oh, you want to just all right? My favorite characters was Ned, of course. John.
Yo, you just like the
Braun.
you like the commercial. Stay away from my
Wait,
dude
you let
Braun,
me
all right?
finish.
Stay away from my dude Braun, all right?
Get
Stay
out
away
of
from.
here, man.
I'll put you on the Braun.
No, you did not. No, you did not, man.
Go ahead. Go
So I
ahead.
said, what we doing? 5?
Five, yeah, five,
favorite?
five,
Favorite?
five.
Yeah. So it was Bronn, Ned, John, Oberyn. Yo, these dudes got finished, and damn.
Why are you struggling?
Because, yo, it's been a minute. I'm trying to think of who's, because I had a couple, man. I'm trying to think of my pops actually, because I got all of them.
Why don't you? Go ahead. You know you want to say Jon Snow. Go ahead, do it.
I said John already.
Oh,
John
you,
too.
you like all of like the commercial people, man.
You
Come
know
on,
who-
let's go.
Damn. It's funny because I got a Giant Bean shirt on. I'm like, I don't even name him B.
Yeah, he was on that anyway.
Jamie grew on me, man. Like when I watched it again to see like the
He grew soft.
yeah, but
He grew soft. When he was the asshole, he was the man.
But damn, I'm trying to think. It wasn't. Damn, number 5. That's a good question. I'm gonna
Why
let
you
go
struggling,
with-
man?
I am struggling. It's been a minute.
#1. #1.
Oh, I'm no Tyrion. I gotta put Tyrion.
#1.
Tyrion.
Littlefinger. Littlefinger.
Littlefinger. Yeah,
Littlefinger. I'm not feeling how they killed him.
Uh-huh.
He deserved. He didn't deserve to go out like that. How you got a character who basically built the show because of all the moves he made, and you never find out what was his purpose of doing that. You just
Yeah.
killed him off. So I don't agree with that. I don't like that. He was my #1 character. He was a step ahead of everybody.
He's the. I always call him like the. I don't know what to call him, X Factor. It's kind of like an X Factor. I always call him String of Bells for some reason.
Yeah.
When those certain characters.
Yeah, yeah,
when you
yeah.
go back in the series and those characters get killed off, that's when the season starts falling off.
Yeah,
That's
you kill him off, it was basically over.
Yeah, man. Like the String of Bells, him.
Him,
Even
he was
my man Dokes and Dexter. I don't know if
he,
you remember
he
Dokes
was
and
my
Dexter.
man. He was my man.
Like the dudes you hate but making the moves.
Yeah, he was my man.
They keep those series going.
Number
man.
2, Braun. You know, he knew how to play the game
Braun is the
better
man.
than anybody, man. He came from nothing to something. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Number 3 is Tywin Lannister.
Yeah.
Tywin Lannister, man. The quote he used to say, man, he was the only one to control his grandson. He was the most powerful man without having to be the powerful man.
He
in
should
the-
have easily been running Everything,
He
man.
should have easily been running. Number 4, I'm gonna go with the Hound, man.
Hound is a
The Hound before he got his ass beat. You know what I'm saying? By
By Brian?
the Hound before he got his ass beat. He was dope. And number 5, I'm gonna have to go with the Mad Queen.
The Mad Queen.
The Mad Queen when she turned mad.
Oh.
When she
yeah.
went crazy, I loved her. I loved
Loved
her.
her?
When she burned all the people, I was like, yeah, get these motherfuckers. Get them. That's when I became a Targaryen, man. I dropped all my other colors and I pledged myself to Targaryen, man.
Q became a bandwagon. Back then.
I'm not a bandwagon.
You got killed for it back then.
Nah. I pledged myself. We all bent the knee to House Targaryen, and I will stay true to that.
You know who else? Speaking of Mad Queen, well, just queens. Olenna.
Who?
The mother of
The grandmother?
yeah.
Yeah,
Her
she was
grandma
hard.
was no
she was
joke,
she was
bro.
hard. She knew how to play the game. She'd been
No
around a
joke.
while.
Yeah.
When she found out Joffrey was a monster,
Mm-hmm.
he was out of there.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He was out of there. But who put that together? Littlefinger.
Not with her.
He did. He played team with her. He paired with her and got Joffrey killed. Put the poison in there.
Really?
Remember he hired the guy to come get
to get Sansa out of there.
He was down with it. Dude was behind everything. He was behind
I think
everything.
he knew about it. I don't know if he planned it.
He
with
planned
her.
it with her. She needed him. They
Yeah.
planned together.
But then again, he had his. It was him and freaking
Varys.
Varys. Yeah.
Varys went out like a chump.
Oh God.
But like I said, number 1 is Littlefinger. Littlefinger and number 2 is Tywin. The 2 most powerful men in the realm, and they didn't have a crown.
Nope.
You know. Let's go to best fighters.
Best fighters. All right, hold on. Are we saying best? Because we gotta make this
Yo,
clear.
that's-
Now we have to say best fighters. Period. Not favorites. It's too many, man. We gotta.
Best.
We gotta make this
best
tough. We gotta make
fighters.
this
I ain't saying favorite. Best fighters
Best
that
fighter,
you
period,
think
right?
is the best fighters. You know.
Yeah.
The best fighters. You
Bro-
got to use different, formulas though. You know what I'm
trying
saying?
to tell you. You gotta make this one. All right, number 1 is still Braun to me, yo. Like I always say in the group or whenever we talk.
We can't agree on that. You know what I'm saying? That's my. First of all, I'll put you on him.
Dane, we all know is like I think is straight up the nicest
Who?
skill. Dane, Uncle Dane.
Sir Arthur Dane. Yes.
Skillfully. Yo, we can pull up that
Ooh.
clip, real
Yo.
quick. With the 2, I never seen nobody do that. Nobody.
Ooh.
But
that was real.
but like I said, Braun would have threw a pebble at his eye, and then like pound the hair out of him and take him out. Yo.
Man, what Braun told her, Jamie, man. Chill out, you one-handed fuck. You couldn't beat me on your best day.
And he told the Hound, "You want it?"
He was
He
like,
told the Hound, "Yo, you can do this. You want it?" 'Cause you know what he's gonna do. He's
Yeah,
gonna light up a little
yeah.
Stick with fire.
Yo, he was
Just
take him
flash it
out.
in the Hound's face.
Yeah, Braun's your number 1, right?
I know you can't take this right here.
I agree with that.
But
I agree.
That's why I always keep my boy number 1, yo.
Yeah.
Dane's number 2.
Okay.
Damn, and then 3.
Let's see it. This one gets kind of tricky.
Yo, Oberyn's punk ass would have been there if he didn't get finished. I gotta go with John, man.
John.
I gotta go with John, man. He took out a walk and everything.
First of all, he was like 5'2", right? The soul was bigger than him. And like my man Collis says, Collis, I got this from you. Because I give props when props do, like not like him. I put him on the Braun. Yo, he was the luckiest warrior ever. He was the luckiest warrior. He was getting beat by the guy with the knives in Kratos Creek.
Yeah.
He remember he spit in his face? He was done if that
Yeah,
girl
he was
didn't
getting-
help him.
yeah.
So you
But
can't
dude,
count him.
that's like season 2, man.
So what?
He evolves.
Devolved to what? He
He
beat
to evolve to what?
the,
To one of
walk,
the greatest
the
knights,
walkers
man.
ain't got no skills. They're almost like orcs from
No,
Game
he-
of
he
Lord of
took
the
out-
Rings.
he took
There's
out
no
a-
skill with
He
that.
took out a horseman walker, my man. Not the dudes that are running rampant.
talking
with-
about the dude
with
that-
little axes
that-
in their hands.
No.
Talking about my man with the ice blade.
What did
Who came
what
through-
skill did he have? You seen him with skill? You seen him with skill? Because all John did was like psh, psh. That's all he did. A block and a swipe.
Cause he
It
got
wasn't.
the blade.
So Arthur Dane
True.
was fighting 5 people,
So he-
blocking.
yeah,
That's
he-
nice.
He took over the Night's Watch just by his skill alone.
It wasn't. No, it was by his leadership. It wasn't.
That had to do with his skill. He's not the smartest dude there. He's the nicest
He's the most
dude
honorable, most fair,
there.
and
And the
he.
nicest dude there. He was training everybody. He was trying to change Sam.
I think the other dude was better than him. The taller dude that that got taken out by Giants main dude.
You is wildin'.
Hold the fucking castle. Hold the fucking
You is
castle.
wildin'. John was easily the best night there. Yo.
I gotta
And
second
that's why
guess
he was
that.
picked
I don't know, man. I don't know about
I know
that.
Oberon's up there.
All right, and who else?
You gotta give Brienne some props and the Hound. The Hound's up there too. They're up there, but I just think skillfully John takes him out.
Yo, all right. I will have Braun number 1 because
Okay.
he's beaten every kind of warrior, basically every kind of warrior. Number 2, yeah, I would have to go with Sir Arthur Dane. I would have to go with him. Number 3, I'm definitely going with Brienne. Brienne beat everybody. She beat the pound for pound dudes,
He
man.
did beat the Hound straight up.
Straight up and with the hands, and gave him hand skills.
I just always feel like when people fight her, they hold shit back.
Nah.
You know
And she
what I mean?
outskilled him. Remember, she outskilled him, and then he grabbed the knife. She outskilled him. She beat what's the lover of Renly?
Oh, Iron Boot. I forgot his name, yo.
In the books, he's no joke.
That's just boy, yo. Iron Boot.
In the book, he's no
Shout
joke.
out
He's
to
one of
Jeff,
the
I
best
see him writing,
warriors.
bro.
And she beat him, pound for pound, beat him.
Yo,
She
but he was mad. He was nice, but he was flimsy too, man.
She beat him though.
That's why he was,
She beat Jamie.
That's what I
I don't
remember.
care what nobody say. She beat Jamie.
One-handed Jamie, though?
No, Jamie wasn't one-handed.
Yes, he was.
He wasn't one-handed.
He lost his hand in the camp that she saved him from.
Before they got captured, she fought him on the bridge.
Yes, that. They didn't
If you
get his
don't,
hand cut
if you
away?
don't kill me, I'm going to kill you. He was just chained.
God, I wish we.
He had-
this-
he was
I thought this
chained.
Was more like closer to the.
He was chained. I mean, he was chained for like a year, but he was chained.
Oh yeah, and he was chained.
But he's supposed to be the man.
Yeah,
Ned was getting the best of Jamie though.
That we didn't get to see it, man. Goddamn Game of Thrones. Well, I can't blame him for that. That was the first season. So
But she took him out.
we were supposed to see Jamie never off the
But
back.
she took him out
Yo,
easily.
Ned, we sleeping on Ned, but Ned,
Ned was garbage.
we
Yo.
didn't get a chance to.
She took him out easily. In the beginning, she was all serious, but then at the end, she was like, and looked the other way. She didn't even look at him when he fell on some Darth Maul shit, you know. But
Embarrassed her and shit.
that's
He
3
was old.
of Hound. I gotta give it to number 4, the Hound. And number 5, I'm
Oh, you going 5? See, I did 3. See,
all right, so 3. I'm gonna go 3. I'm gonna go 3. I'm gonna go 3.
No, yeah, 3.
I'm gonna go 3.
Tough. 3's tough.
Braun, Sir
Dane.
Arthur Dane, and Hound. No, I mean,
Hound?
Brienne. Brienne, pound for pound, might be number 1.
Nah,
'Cause she-
oh, you wildin'. Sure, you see, oh my god, you.
Because you know why? Because
she ain't being Dane.
she fought some heavy
over.
hitters. She fought some heavy hitters. Braun didn't fight a heavy hitter except for the dude in the veil. You know what I'm saying? When you sir, you have no honor. But he did. That's the only heavy. And he wasn't considered one of the best. She fought some and beat some heavy hitters.
Yo, Jamie was like, didn't have water for like 8 days, chained up. You know what I mean? Like, yo, man, he probably had pee on himself. And,
my man, he tried every style. He tried drunken style. He tried every style on her. He tried the backhand. He was trying everything.
You tried to shit on yourself style?
Yo, he tried everything on her.
Sure,
But that's my 3, man. That's my 3.
All right, I mean, I can't put her in top 3, man. I don't even think she still makes my top 5.
Why? Because she's a girl?
I just feel like when they fought, there was always a stipulation to it, man. Like who she beat. I don't even I did watch the Hound one again, and you're right, but I just feel like if it wasn't that setting, he beats her any other time.
Yo,
Yo, he took on the mountain, yo.
honorable mention.
I don't think she taking on the mountain.
Who took on the mountain?
The Hound.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
Frankenstein.
yeah, I mean, she took him on. He took him on.
That's what-
She would have took him on too. Once she gives you that little smirk, you know she's gonna win. You know she's on. She's like this. I got you. But honorable mention. What's my man name that was banging the queen of dragons? The first
Oh yeah.
Duke
Drogo.
Drogo.
Yeah.
Khal Drogo.
Yo, Khal Drogo. He should
But
be
what
up
it?
there.
I mean, what?
we just didn't get to
He just
see.
fought. He just fought his his lieutenant. That's what he did, and beat his lieutenant. But
But
I
you
heard he
know
was
he was a
unforgiving.
beast.
I heard he was unbeaten because of all the
No, they
how long
say
his hair
it,
was.
They say it in the series.
He
The
dropped
reason
his
why
snobs.
his hair is the
He was
longest.
he was
Yeah.
talking some shit.
If you lose, they cut your hair.
Yeah,
He never
yeah.
lost. That's why his hair was down to like his calves. But I don't want to knock them back then because it was a great season. But Jesus Christ, like a cut blade.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
God,
Took
they
him
couldn't
out.
think of something better than that.
I don't know.
This is
I
one of the
don't
greatest
know.
warriors
He took his
ever.
throat out.
Took your man's throat out. It's like ah.
You know who was overrated? Oh, you know who was good too? The old man, Sir Barristan.
I said that earlier. You ignored me, man. I
Sir
said
Barristan was
Barristan's the
aight.
man.
But he got taken out by thieves though, with knives.
He's like 68. Yo, man.
He died in like. He
But
died
the
in-
whole
He died in LES.
the whole realm, but the whole realm respected him. B. That's how you know that dude was no joke.
Yeah, all I see, he ain't really. I mean, I guess he was alright. He was cool. He was alright.
Berwick
Alright.
was alright. But he got his
Alright.
ass kicked too much.
Yeah, he got who?
Berwick, but he got his ass kicked too much.
Yeah, he got his ass kicked. Your man,
Flame Swords was fire though.
yo, you know who's overrated?
Who?
Grey Worm.
Oh, yo. When they got finished in that hallway, being by harpies, so I was like, these niggas
Yeah, I'm
go,
like,
yo.
where's the skill at, man? I don't see no skill.
Yo, you get finished by harpies, B, it's over.
I mean, your man Barristan got finished by harpies.
Yo, he's like 68.
I don't
said
care,
like
man. I don't
78.
care. They had little knobs.
No,
man.
no, no, dude. You were trained. They cut your pee off and everything, B. They went all out for you. They cut your nipples off just to show how crazy you are.
The Unsullied was no joke though.
And they got-
I ain't gonna lie.
Yo,
They was the hardest at dying.
They got
I don't know if
finished
I don't know if they was good at killing. They was hardest at dying.
they got they got finished by rich men with baby knives, yo. Like that was horrible, man. Like, yo, come on, man.
All right, we got the fighters now. We got the
They
fighters
had like
now.
the
We got the
whole
fighters.
Spartan form down.
We got yeah.
But ain't nobody pulled that out when a bunch of rich dudes and baby knives came out.
No, we're answer a call.
Alright,
Let's
we'll take a
take a call.
we'll
Go
take a
ahead, go ahead.
And the comments, y'all keep the comments covered. I see you.
Hold the door.
Hold the door.
Hold the door.
Hold the door. What up, yo? Who's this? Yo, lower the talk
Yo,
to the phone.
Talk to the phone, man. Come on, man.
Who's this? Yeah.
Yo, get out of here, man. We cutting you off.
Yeah, you gotta call
You ain't
back,
following
B,
the
and-
rules, man. Get up out of here.
And lower the your computer or phone, whatever.
Yo, but I mean, as what about the strongest armies though? Who you thought was like, if they went without the dragons and all that shit, who was like the best army head to head? Like who would have won? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Damn, that's a good question. Because
I'm going with the Veil.
you going with the Veil?
You know what? I'm going with Dothraki.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, my man, you dudes ride horses. Everybody got a horse, and all that. Like, and they
Yo,
they're all
And
trained
they was
certain way.
they need like a they all was nice with the bow and arrows on the horse,
on a horse,
like jumping on a horse.
and all their blades are especially made for fighting, like that curve, and all that.
Yeah, you're right.
They
You're
were
right. You're
specially
right. You're
made
right.
For that, Veil was cool though.
The
They
Veil-
were like a heavy army.
They just look like the Knights of Camelot, but
yeah,
you know,
but they were like the hell button.
yeah,
Like,
summons.
yeah, they didn't fight. They didn't fight Dolo. Yo. They were the special, man. You had to hit 3 buttons and a half circle.
Summons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody hit that 3 circles.
Yeah.
3 buttons, goddamn it.
The North. I mean the
That-
Starks. What do they do? I mean they just look cool too with ponytails.
The Starks are like Vikings, man. That's the shit they are, man.
The Vikings are like no the
because
shit
the
people.
the Northmen are like just dudes like straight from the towns. Like, yo, let's go. But they're like
Pass me the
men.
L.
Yeah, but they're like men though.
Yeah,
You
like
know,
man, because they got beards.
what? No, 'cause they're big dudes. All right, here we go. Caller, you're back. Well, if it's the same person, you're back. All right. What up, yo?
Yo,
Yo,
what up? It's the well.
yo, what's up, D?
Joel?
Yo, what's up?
By your own
Hey,
Duel,
top
Boricua
three-
Duel. What's up?
What's the top 3 battles, man?
Top three
in
battles. That's a
all
good
of Game of
question.
Thrones,
Yeah,
like
all right, but
the
hold
Red
on.
Wedding,
Before we
Battle
go
of the
top 3
Bastards,
battles,
I got top
what's
3.
your top 3 fighters? Don't escape this, Duel.
My top 3 fighters?
Yes, your top 3 fighters.
The Hound.
Okay, you went Hound number 1.
I gotta go with the Mountain. I know it's cheesy.
Oh, you gonna run for
But,
the big
come on, man.
dudes? And
Yeah,
the third.
Braun would have beat the Mountain though.
Grey
Braun
Worm
would have beat the
Grey
Mountain.
Worm was trash.
Yo, Graver. That was JJ's boy too. I wish JJ was back.
Nah, Grey Worm was trash. My third, Braun.
Braun, man.
Braun would have beat
You
the
gotta
Mountain,
have
man.
Braun
If you
up
would,
there, yo.
if they would have hired Braun, Remember they hired him not to fight the Mountain, but he was like, I could take him, but you know, one misstep, he would have took the Mountain out. But yeah, the good list, man. The good list, man.
Then my top, but what's the top 3 battles though that went down throughout the whole show?
The battle at Castle Black was dope. I think that was dope. That's probably my number 1. Because, you know, John broke out of that. Number 2, the Battle of the Bastards was dope.
Battle of the Bastards.
Battle of Bastards, I could watch that.
Yeah.
Battle of Bastards was dope.
Besides your man,
And then
zigzagging when he was running.
number 3, Hard Home. Hard Home was when the Walkers, when he fought the Walker.
That
That was crazy. That was crazy.
And then top 3 death scenes.
Yo, you join. Your reception is
Yeah,
bad.
you're getting low there.
Your reception is bad in Bayamon.
My bad. I was doing the dishes, bro. Top 3 death scenes.
Death scenes?
That's a good question, man.
Number 1, yeah. Number 1 is Ned Starks,
or
man.
Give me 5, either one. 3 or 5.
Number 1 is Ned Starks. Ned Starks going was crazy.
That is number 1. But number 2, at least for me, is Joffrey, yo. I thought he was going to last the whole thing. Because the way he was turning everything around.
Joffrey, Joffrey, and then Ramsey. That was number 3.
Nah,
me.
it wasn't shocking to me. Because I knew he was going to die. Especially at the Joffrey die.
Yeah, but you didn't want, like, he was such a cool character. It's like, damn, man. Y'all finally got him. It was satisfaction, but it was like.
Nah, he was too brutal, man. I was like, yo, even for Game of Thrones, that's going to be.
And I'll tell you which the worst one was, but we'll save it for later. But whatever.
I don't spoil nothing.
John. I mean,
last
can
one.
we count that as a death?
Oh, John dying the first time,
yeah,
right?
That shocked the hell out of me.
Matter of fact,
Yeah.
death scenes.
Yeah, no,
The
that's a death scene.
Red wedding. The Red wedding was
we got
crazy.
over but hold on,
That might be
take
number
another-
1.
Red Wedding was number 1 for me.
D, we got another
D,
call,
another
man.
caller. Thank
Good
you,
looking for
brother.
calling by your
All right,
mom.
yo. Go ahead. Do your thing.
Thank you, brother. Yo, what up?
Oh, what in the world?
What up? Who's this?
Yo, when I call from California, trust me, it's gonna be
It's
Oh,
bro.
this is 7:30 Fro. This is
That's
7:30 Fro.
Yo.
Keep it
Yo,
clean. Keep it clean, man.
Keep it clean.
Keep it clean, man. Please.
And don't make us block you, man.
Of course, it's gonna be clean if I'm talking to Wario from Super Mario Brothers, and a Haitian mechanic. Like, yo, you can't bring your car here, my brother. Don't bring it here.
Well, how you going?
Hey yo, man. Hey yo, you're not even a nerd, man. Why you even watching this show, man? You're not even down with us, man. You play sports.
Nah,
You was good at sports.
I heard he needs some relief from paid in full, yo. So.
Yo, you're not even a nerd, man. You're not even a nerd, man.
Well, we were
Nah.
talking sports.
Nah. Yo, what is going on here?
Uh-oh.
Yo,
Yo, we hear
that's not
you.
me.
You hear us?
You about to get beat up out there in Cali, man?
Never.
Somebody actually would set you down with me? What you in? Corner pocket Compton?
Brace
I
yourself,
don't
fool.
know. That sounds like Pennywise. Listen, Game of Thrones is trash, man. Game of Thrones is equal to Martin.
Cut.
Oh, yo, you know what's
Where
crazy?
you at? Hang up on him.
You know what, yo, Fro, you know what's crazy though? I'm not gonna.
Where you at?
Yo,
DJ, cut
yo,
him
son,
off.
He
You don't even know.
no,
Cut him
no,
off.
no.
Bro, you gotta point in a way. You gotta point in a way because Martin at the end was trash.
Yo, get him out of here.
trash.
Yo,
He's
If you watch
Fro
Martin-
got a
you
point.
he not a nerd. He can't be calling and talking about Game of Thrones is
Yo,
trash.
That was a
He never
good-
even watched it.
that
He
was-
never even watched
That was a
it.
good comparison. Though.
He never watched it.
I did watch it.
Bro, you
Wait,
watched
how many seasons you watch, Fro? How many seasons you watch?
I watch every season.
You a liar. You a
I
liar.
swear to God. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you and Nick used to talk about it all the time. And I'd be like, yo, this show is stupid. It can't be. It was 2 seasons in. I binge watched it. And I was like, what in the world? Yo, who y'all got calling in here, man? Who else?
Yo,
Yo, this ain't.
you in a porn scene? You know, yo, listen, I'm keeping it clean. I'm keeping it clean.
Listen, yo, listen. Don't do it. You already know. I'm already fired up. Man.
Yo,
I'm fired up.
chill.
I'm already fired up. I'm ready. Nah. Listen, good luck, yo. Congrats on the show. It's a dope show. Nick, Q, you don't know what you're talking about. Hey, Nick, man.
Come on,
Yo,
Lamar
brother.
on the face. Don't ever call
Like-
back here again. You're not a nerd, man. Only for nerds
Like-
only.
Yo,
all
thank
right?
you, bro.
Yo,
Thank you.
like five sit-ups to get you right, man. I'm telling
Yo, whatever,
Start
man.
right now.
Whatever, man. All right.
Yo,
I think it's about me on
Yeah.
that one.
Nobody came to see you, Otis. All right. Next caller.
You got another caller? All right, yeah.
What's up? What's up?
Hello?
Yo,
Come on, man.
You on the air?
Yo, it's Ernie.
What up, Ernie?
Oh man.
Yo.
What's up, brother?
y'all still talking about the top 3 fighters?
Yo, first
Yeah,
of
go
all,
ahead.
first of all,
All right,
if you
hold on.
first of all, if you just started watching Game of Thrones last season, you shouldn't be talking about Game of Thrones. You and Gerard and these other people who just started watching it, y'all don't qualify as fans, man.
Why not?
Cause you just started watching it like last season.
They got the most
And it don't
freshest
matter.
memory, yo.
I binge watched.
He binge watched it.
All right, so what's the top fighters,
Top 3
man?
fighters, Ernie.
All right, I got to go with Braun, number 1. He never lost.
There you
All right,
go.
that's
There
my
you
man.
go,
That's my man.
Smart
All right,
man.
cool, cool.
Another dude that I think they ain't showing enough for him, but I thought he was a top fighter, was Dario Naharis.
Yeah, he was
That
he
dude
was
sick with
nice.
Who is that?
The one who
I didn't hear the name.
Queen of Dragons, Daenerys'
Oh,
lover.
yeah. That
You
dude.
remember the dude
He
who
was nice.
switched?
Yeah, they switched.
It was blonde and he went black.
Yeah, the dude from Deadpool.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, he was nice.
sick with it.
Yeah.
Even though they changed the character too, he was one character to start off, and then the next season he was a different character.
Yeah,
But
once they changed
You
him,
know,
he
That was
garbage,
bootleg.
though.
That and the
Yeah.
mountain being changed 3-4 times, that was
Yeah.
garbage. The best mountain was the first
Yeah.
one, by the way.
Nah,
Yeah,
the
it
last one,
was.
you wild.
The last
And then
one, no,
the
he
third
wasn't.
one-
That shit was whack.
The last one was a beast.
the third one, I got to go with Oberyn, man. Yo, the way he handled the mountain,
First of all, he
Yo,
cheated. He
his mouth
cheated.
is
First of
good.
all, he cheated. He cheated. He poisoned his.
how he cheated.
He poisoned his damn staff.
Yeah, but that's what they do, though.
But not in a trial by combat like that. You're cheating.
Yes, man, that's part of their style.
You're cheating.
They all do it.
Nobody
that was
cheats.
a part of their culture.
They all do
Yeah,
that, man.
but
That's
not
their-
in a
that's
trial by
their culture.
combat. You're cheating. That's a
you
cheat.
mad?
Yeah, but even in the combat,
get
though,
cut.
the poison is not meant to get you right there. The poison is meant to kill you later on.
Yo, the point
In the-
y'all ain't
in
got
the combat
freaking
itself,
Dane
he
in
killed
your top
one.
3.
Did he die? Yes or no?
Who died?
Did he die? Yes or no?
Oh, Arya,
Over
too,
it?
that's true.
Oberyn.
Yo, he died the worst death.
All right, so you can't put him in your top 3 if he died, yo.
Why not? He was the best fighter. He was just not the smartest.
I mean,
He
he
got
Yeah,
cocky.
he pulled them all, yo. He was fighting just like Maul, and he pulled them all, too.
he died. He died. See, the difference between the other dude, the sword of the guy with the 2 swords,
Yeah, with the Dane.
Arthur Dane. He got stabbed in the back. You know what I'm saying?
No, that was dirty.
This dude was just too
Yeah.
cocky. I can't count that.
Yo, how y'all ain't got Dane in your top 3?
That's almost like the dude from Bloodsport. I
And-
got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
I
I
wouldn't
got
even-
you.
I wouldn't
I
even
got
put
you.
Jon Snow in
I
the
got you.
top
He beat
five.
Bolo. He beat Bolo, right?
Yep.
Did he beat Bolo? I got you. Yeah. And home Bolo just finished him. So you can't count him. Do you count that dude from Bloodsport as the best fighter?
You can still count him up the skills, though.
Ernie,
What happened?
do you count the guy from Bloodsport as a top fighter that had Bolo down, that was celebrating early?
No,
So how you gonna have Oberyn?
because Oberyn was different though.
He lost.
Oberyn
Oberyn,
is
you could
nice,
just tell
though. Like, he just took
and
advantage.
That was not only.
I
not
got
only
him.
was
I
that one of the
got
best
him.
fight
I
scenes,
got him.
That was one of the more surprising deaths too. I ain't expecting him
Yes.
to die right
It
there.
was. Dude, I was amped. I was like, yeah, he kicking ass. I can't wait till he gets to Tywin and them, and then pat.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna save Tyrion. I thought he was gonna
Word.
be the hero of the day.
Yup.
And then all of a sudden, he got his head smashed in. That shit was.
That was one of the most brutal
graphic
deaths right
death.
there too, yo.
That was brutal.
That
That
was the
was
most
crazy.
graphic
That was
death
brutal.
of the whole
That was
show.
brutal. That was brutal. That was
But
brutal.
Dane, how you watch Game of Thrones not having top 3?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
wild.
I don't cut him off. Come on, cut him off.
You
I need you to cut this guy off.
Right.
He was doing good until that. You gotta cut him off.
Y'all gotta go back to that
Is that- I
episode,
wouldn't-
B.
Yo,
Matter of
Nick,
fact,
not for nothing, but I wouldn't even have Jon Snow top 5 either.
top 5 or you want?
Nah, no way. I don't. He's the luckiest fucking
he's
warrior of
not-
all
he's not.
time.
Jon-
Yo, he got lucky more than he was skillful.
He did. I agree with that, but there's a reason why the man is where he's at, yo. He dumb nice.
Because
He takes
of
on the
heart.
biggest.
He
He
had-
taking
he had
on
the
the
most
biggest
heart.
odds too. He's taking on the biggest odds too.
Ernie, we gotta cap off in a minute, but good looking for calling, man. Don't call back, man. See you later.
Thanks for having me,
No,
brother.
nobody else. All right, no problem, bro. Thank you, man.
But yo, we gotta talk about now the last season.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, the show as a whole was fucking phenomenal, man. Phenomenal. But the last season was trash.
Trash.
trash. And if me and him is agreeing on this, then you know the show is trash. It's so trash that I haven't watched a single episode after that.
It's so bad that I was rewatching the whole series, and I stopped when the last one stopped.
Yo,
I couldn't even continue. I was so tight.
I'm done. I can't. It might have been like that last season should have been 2 seasons because they went too fast.
Well, supposedly HBO told them we'll give you all the episodes you need, and the writing was on straight like, nah, we good.
Trash. 'Cause aren't they doing another movie?
They're doing like 4 prequels and shit, whatever.
That was trash. How
But
you
those dudes
build
left,
up
though, thank God.
7 years of my life, 7 almost 8 years of my life, just to have that bullshit. I mean, just to have that bullshit, man. Like, I'm still mad. It might have been 1 or 2 episodes that I felt like it was a Game of Thrones episode.
Nothing made sense.
When they killed Missandra, I said,
Yeah.
yeah. Now it's on. And then when she burned down all the women and kids, I love that. Targaryen, Queen Targaryen. I'm still with you. But after that, I thought it was whack.
Nothing made sense, yo.
And,
And I defended. I remember when we were watching the first episode, like the first 3, and you know everybody meets up in the house, and everybody's like, yo, and I'm like, yo, easy, man. 7, 8 years. Everybody's finally meeting up. They gotta catch up. You know what I mean? Tie the loose ends, and then we're gonna get into action and do all this. And none of it made sense. Like even when they went, yo,
Nothing like
Arya never changed her face again.
The rules that we live by
Yes.
for the whole 7 seasons went out the window in the last
What
season.
is the connection between Night King and Bran? Nothing. Arya just popped out of nowhere.
This dude turned into Walter Mercado.
Yeah. Yo.
What was his power? He was straight
yeah.
Walter Mercado.
Yo. my
Mucho
man,
amor.
Jon Snow, they grill each other. Like they build up the whole fight between them two through the whole damn series, basically. And your man walks away.
Yo,
You know what
he
I
was
mean?
he's on the list of most overrated characters of all time too.
Nah, he still did work though.
What work did he do?
Chill, yo, my man.
What work did he do?
My man-
Pulled the Lamar from Revenge of the Nerds?
My man did a javelin throw and took down a whole dragon, V.
All right, that was it. What else did he
And
do?
he raises the dead.
All right,
He's
what
a
else did he
warg.
do?
On top of it, he's a warg.
What did he do?
I just told you what
He killed the dragon. Okay, what did he do with the dragon?
He walked the dragon. He brought the dragon back to life too. And the
Yo,
his
I
powers
watched this for
alone.
7 years, bro.
So he turned off.
He's right there with Darth
you wildin'.
Darth Vader. He's right there with Darth Vader.
When the children of the night were throwing the goddamn bombs, me, he turned them shits off. Like, cut that out. He just, oh, yeah, it was
7 seasons of that. And then
But
what
it
about the
was-
other White
it
Walkers?
was a
I didn't see
disappointment.
nothing. You had a whole army just walking.
Now you're right. Even though I said Jon Snow took out a horseman, they were the most overrated dudes. They didn't do nothing.
I mean, come on, man.
do
Come
nothing.
on, man. I was so
Yo, then
I watch. I mean, during the seasons breaks, I'll watch Game of Thrones each episode like 8 times, man. I haven't watched any of those episodes again.
nope.
Any of them.
Yo, even the ending. So John, yo, my man, they literally left the dragon, who just burned kids and women, as the conscious character. So John kills her, and the dragon decides enough's enough. Like, yo, who's writing this, man?
Yo,
And I ain't gonna front. I'll say one thing. I had 2 things going. This is another question. If we have time for everybody, what they thought, how it's gonna end. 2 ways I thought it was gonna end. Nobody was gonna be the king of the throne or the queen of the throne, or it was gonna be Night King. I said it's gonna be either 2. That's it.
and that's a Game of Thrones ending.
So yeah, exactly. That's the only reason why I'm thinking that. So when the dragon burned the throne and kept it moving, I was like,
Because he thought the throne killed her.
no. He knew what happened, but it's
No,
like,
he thought the throne killed her. He seen a knife sticking out her.
My man,
He thought the throne
the
killed her.
dragon was the character to say enough's enough, which is Boo. And then Grey Worm has to. They don't show that. Then now you're building up Grey Worm and John fighting,
And
and he just catches him.
you don't kill. You don't cut off his hand. You don't do nothing.
Nothing.
He just killed the queen. The ultimate treason.
Yes.
He killed the queen, and y'all just keep it in the dungeon.
You just took.
That
orders
was
from
whack.
You just
That was
took
whack.
orders from this lady to kill everybody in sight. You shut down Jon Snow when he told you what you was doing.
And you just capture him.
You
Jon Snow was
captured
supposed to die. I don't care what nobody say.
Yo, if he
he
would've
was supposed to
died-
get his head cut off, and I would have been happy.
If he would have died,
That was treason.
That's Game of Thrones right there.
That was treason. That was treason all the way, man.
Then your man makes a bargain. to let him
No,
go.
that's not enough.
Yes.
No.
Yo, then they promise you a house. Hello, you can't build a family, fool. You ain't got no privates. Like, how long is your house gonna last?
Yo, man, everybody,
Yo.
it was a happy ending. I
Oh
was
my
like, this
God, it
is
was
what?
horrible,
What am I
man.
watching, man? This is.
It was so bad,
and
yo.
that's why I can't put Game of Thrones number one.
Well, that's going back to what
I
what
can't put
was
no
saying.
Game of Thrones number one.
I had
that
them
should
no-
drop like 4 slots, man.
They were after the 6th season. I thought it was enough to, and I thought there was no way they're gonna drop the ball like that. And that, to me, they finally took over Breaking Bad. I always had Breaking Bad number one, but now that it's complete, and it was one of the worst
over
endings
Spartacus.
ever. Easy, Breaking Bad is back number one. Game of Thrones, I still got my top.
Breaking
5.
Bad over Spartacus.
Easy. It's the greatest show ever made, man. Have you seen it?
I watched Game of Thrones, man.
No,
I mean, I
Breaking
watched
Bad,
Breaking.
man.
Of course, I did.
You are out your goddamn mind. You know, that's some of the best writing, acting. You
Only
will
person I
ever
liked
see in
was
your life.
Gustavo because he was like a gentleman. You know what I'm saying?
Gus is the man. But the build up from him being a school teacher,
Did you watch?
Having
Did you watch
cancer?
Spartacus? Did you ever watch Spartacus?
up to season 3.
So what are you talking?
See, hold on.
I do this, man.
My man,
How
Spartacus.
you gonna judge something?
Let's
and you
keep it
didn't watch
real
it?
because I was watching Spartacus since it started. That shit was a bootleg 300, yo.
Sure. I mean,
If it wasn't for that finale,
I
if it wasn't for that finale, that show would have been canceled the week after it finished.
dude, I mean,
man.
the budget got
That-
bigger. The budget got higher.
Yo, budget, acting, all
But
that.
it's
yo,
funny
it was
how
so
the
bad.
how the reversals of the show went. Spartacus started off slow, but ended good.
Yes. No, it was
Game
one
of
of the
Thrones
best.
started off great, but ended bad.
No, you can't say started off. Game of Thrones was good all the way to the end.
It was a
was
build-up
bad
show.
part.
It was a build-up
Yo,
show.
I was ready to cancel Spartacus
Jon Snow should have died,
until that last episode.
and there's no way that girl should have been killed.
So he couldn't take the throne, like right
She
here?
was the man. She was
Jon
no,
couldn't take the
no.
throne?
You killed. You didn't want it. You said I do not want it.
True.
I bent the
Oh.
knee to the queen.
And that's another thing that's boot. So Bran says, I'm not Bran no more. I'm not here for this. I have a whole other, like, mission in life. And then you tell this Tyrion at the end, what you think I'm here for? Oh, my God. Yo.
Yeah, it was so. It went out the window.
Who's
Next caller,
writing
caller.
this,
What's
man?
up, man?
Oh.
What's up?
D&D, man. I don't know how they got another job after that.
Come on, man.
Hello?
What's going on? How you guys doing?
Hey,
All
what's
right.
up, brother? Who's this?
Mario.
Mario. What up, Mario?
All right, I don't know.
That's
Who's
my
my
boy, Mario.
Listen, I'm not a Game of Thrones fan.
It's the
but
Anthony Cena
y'all
show.
were talking about top shows.
Yes, sir.
I'll give you my top shows. I will put The Wire first.
The Why is in my, the Why is in
Why
my
is
top
dope?
3.
Why is dope?
Name 3, Mario. 3.
All right, 3. The Wire.
Yeah.
And forget odds. I will put Snowfall right now.
Already?
Even though it's not completed.
Now
that
you wild.
joint is
Get this
bomb.
nigga. Get this.
Yeah,
get
Mario,
this,
you
get him out of here.
Snowfall just, yo, my man. They're like 2 seasons.
Cut him off.
Nah, cut him off. Cut him off.
Done. Done.
Mario, I still love you, bro. I'll talk to you in the chat.
Yo, listen.
You can't put Snowfall.
We gonna finish this. We gonna finish this off. It was a great 7 seasons.
No, hold on. Hold on. Oh, no, go ahead. My bad. Go ahead. Because I want to hear the.
Forget? You
I want to
forget?
hear your top 3 after we finish this Game of Thrones.
What of shows?
No, yeah, go ahead with the Game
We
of
can't do
Thrones.
show. That's another week.
All right, no, you told me
another
break.
week.
You
That's
put Spartacus over
That's
Breaking
another
Bad.
week. We talk about that. We'll talk about it
Alright.
another time.
Yeah, we definitely come.
But that was it was a great show of building up, and they dropped the bomb at the end. How you have a whole show of build up and drop the bomb when you're supposed to deliver and close out? They didn't close out. It's like a boxer boxing for 11 and a half rounds beautifully,
Yeah.
and then decide to slug it out and get knocked out. You lost. You lost me. You lost.
It's almost like you did that, and then in the last minute you were like, you know what, I'm good, and then you just quit. And just bounced.
Yeah. So
And I love to know. Oh God, yo, I love to. This is why I started trying at least to start reading the books, because I got to see what he comes up with, because
books.
I feel so
Yeah.
cheated.
Old man, please don't die.
I know old man.
Please don't die.
Old man cannot tell me he ain't tight, yo.
He is a burp away from going. But that was our talk on Game of Thrones, man. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Next week we're gonna cover a bunch of other things, man. Maybe top 5 shows of all time. You know?
Yeah.
Top 5 days.
Since we broke this down.
Top 5 shows of all
gotta
time.
talk
We're gonna break it
about
down
our
next
top
week.
5.
Matter of fact, no, we can't do that. We got so much to cover with Avengers and these Marvel movies. Let's catch up on that before it gets old.
That's the one JJ. Yeah, now we gotta hear you. Yeah.
I mean, he could call up.
Yeah.
You can't have a Mick Carter
Yo,
on a show
Yo, Cruz, play
on a
that.
main
Play
event.
that, Cruz, play that. Yeah, go ahead.
So,
Go ahead.
so next week,
It's your rating, defending part-timer, Quincy Bellinger. Coming to you live once a month.
Brock is top 5. Dead or alive.
The rest of us will be here every week, but Q will be here only once a month.
I got shit to do, man. I got shit to do, man.
Yeah.
But next week we're gonna try to catch up on the Avenger and the Infinity Gauntlet series and try to make sense of that and where we judge it at and go through the motions. We got so much every week. We're gonna cover a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But
I didn't mean to cut you off, but don't forget, like I said, we're a very interactive show. So leave us comments now, later. Like I said, the YouTube page, please subscribe, and you can leave comments in there. If you have ideas about topics you want to talk about, we can bring that up, and get everybody involved.
And if you fuck with us, subscribe, man. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. I mean, we do this for fun, but it'll be a good look if you subscribe for us.
Yeah, it helps a lot. YouTube, like I said, we're live on YouTube, Facebook, and InTheMixRadio.com. Don't forget my man Cruz. He got his site going. You know what I mean? But yeah.
And before we go, we still got some time. Before I go, I want to promote my wife's book. If you got any daughters, buy my wife's book. It's called The Curly World Girls by Tahira Simmons. Buy it. It's like $7. It's for little girls. Buy it. It's a beautiful book, man. Written by my wife. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll post the link up on all the platforms that we have when we get a chance. But yeah, check it out and support, man. We appreciate it a lot.
But yeah, I can't wait till next week, man. We talk about a couple of Avengers things, how they did my man Hulk dirty.
Are you gonna be here next week?
If y'all paying, man. If y'all paying. My contract just went up. You know what I'm saying? My contract just went up. The number just went up.
All right, yeah. Next week, you let me know because we still got this. Sports is going on in the world, man.
Yeah, we got sports. We got cover a couple of things: wrestling, sports, and then go through break down the Infinity Gauntlet thing the right way. Last week was like watching AWA or something. You know what I'm saying? Now we back in WWE. You know what I'm saying?
NXT debuts tomorrow, which should be pretty cool, man.
What is that?
That's NXT, man, for WWE.
What?
You know that.
What's that?
That's the best wrestling going on.
I don't recognize amateur wrestling.
Yeah, that's the best stuff going on right now.
I don't recognize it. If it ain't WWF or WCW, I don't recognize that.
WCW?
Yeah, that's real shit.
that's you still stuck, man. Yo, how was the future, B? When you went back last week.
But yeah, man, Game of Thrones, man, that was we'll probably never talk about that show again because we're just gonna close out on that. I mean, it really hurt our feeling. It hurt my heart. It hurt my heart, man. The way it ended.
It did hurt. Because like I said, I put it as the best show ever. I was getting in arguments with people or just agreeing with everybody at the same time. And wow, for it to fall. All right, just think of this. Have you ever seen a series fall that far?
Never. Not even Z.
Has anybody seen a series fall
Anybody
that
remember
far?
Z? Remember Z?
Yeah, Z. Oh, Z.
Z. They're coming.
Z. Oh, God. That one? I thought V.
The V, my bad.
Oh, damn,
Z.
V.
Yeah,
Yo, you worse, V. You got
you got one on me. You got one on me. This is the only way you ever got on me.
Eating the rats.
Yeah, I never seen a show fall so crazy, man.
Yeah.
How The Long Night was one episode.
I don't know. I'm a big Dexter fan. That's the only one I could think of that fell off. But they fell off like at the 4 seasons. Then they just started falling off. You know what I mean? Like season by season. But not when you kill 8 seasons in a row, 7 seasons in a row, and then you just plummet.
How you finish the Dothraki in 2 seconds?
Yo, you saw
what was the purpose of them just going into the darkness?
Oh, you saw with fire torches, and
them screaming.
Yo, but that wave was crazy.
Dude, why didn't you just use the dragons from the beginning?
Yeah, it's true.
To see where they were.
But they gotta amp it. They gotta build the scene, kid. They gotta build the scene.
You killed 100,000 men.
I know.
In 2 seconds.
Yeah. Yo, that was crazy. That wave was nuts though. But everybody was complaining.
The Unsullied held it down though. They left him out there to die. The Unsullied, and MVP might go to the Red Priestess.
Oh, yeah, she came through. She pulled
the willow.
Yo, did you have to put up the brightness? Did you have to put up the brightness on your TV? On that
yo, I'm like, yo, what's up? She did a thing though. She did a thing, man.
That scene was so dark, man.
She did a thing. But it just hurt my feelings, man. We'll never talk about that show again ever. We're definitely buried in it now.
I'll be talking about it probably in a comparison, but not like. I still might make my top 5. I can't knock it that much, off my top 5. I don't think I can.
I put a 6.
Top 3, it still might make my top 3. I'm thinking about it. I don't know.
Put a 6 just because of ending.
Yeah.
Put a 6 because of ending. We still got some time for callers, man. You want to call? Got a couple of minutes left. Call.
Yeah, and can't
You get a
stress-
chance to talk to Q. Finally, call up.
And we can't stress enough, once again, thanks for the support. Thanks for watching. Remember, please subscribe to YouTube because that helps us out a lot. Like I said, just keep chatting away, man. We're reading it, even though sometimes it look like we're not. Remember, we're talking at the same time, but we are reading the chats and try to reply as best as we can.
And put the belt back on Brock because wrestling has been the same since.
Nah, you wildin'.
Who's better than Brock?
Bray's top guy right now. So
Bray?
he could rock.
Over Brock? Brock is the champion, dude. Like, he's the real deal champion. When he has that belt on him, like, the company feels legit.
Everybody's tired of him except you.
Who's tired of him?
Huh?
Rollins is whack.
Who?
Rollins is whack as a champion. He's better as a contender.
Said this whack as a face. That's what's killing him.
If you can't be a face in the hill, you're overrated to me. Like, Miz could be a face in the hill to me.
You're out of your mind.
Daniel Bryan could be a face in the hill to me.
Daniel Bryan, yes.
Miz could be a face as well.
No, you're crazy. He's horrible as a face, man. He's just corny as his show. Yo.
Rollins is an overrated champion.
As a face, yeah.
He's a good wrestler, but he's an overrated champion.
He's an awesome wrestler.
Brock is #1 pound for pound there.
Nah, you wildin'. If Bray takes that right now, I ain't got no problem with it.
What is he?
And he has the right to only show up at pay-per-views and all that because you got to keep that mystique going with him. You can't. With the Fiend, Bray Wyatt. You don't even know probably the Fiend.
Yo, I see his stupid show. I mean, it's all right for now. It's hot for now. But how long is that gonna hold up?
That's what I said. Well, you probably would have said the same thing about freaking Undertaker back then.
No, I didn't. Undertaker was a real deal.
I said you would have said that.
No, I wouldn't have.
All right, who would have thought that would have lasted this long?
Dude, he's not even a great wrestler though. Bray's not really a great wrestler.
He don't. He gotta be a great wrestler. You talking about Brock?
Brock is the best wrestler in the world.
You're out of your goddamn.
Yo, top 5 ever. Talents.
No, never.
But
Talents, yeah.
We got a minute left, man. We got a minute left, man. There's another show.
Oh yeah. Well, brother. And you was good.
I'm renegotiating my contract too because
yeah, yo.
I was back. You know what I'm saying? Last week was really a public acting show.
Anybody got a bag of pennies? You got a bag of pennies to pay this man?
Nobody come to see you, Otis.
Without David Ruffin, that ain't nothing.
All right, guys. Love y'all, man. Peace out.
Thank you, man. Yeah, you cut it short, yo. We had a minute left. What were you looking at? You got 3 minutes.